Hi, I'm Scott from Psoas Massage Bodywork, and today I'm going to show you how to stretch your calf. Seems like an easy thing to do, but we find that even very seasoned runners sometimes do it wrong. So the calf, when it's being stretched, it needs to be stretched in two different ways in order to fully stretch the calf. So it needs to be stretched with the knee straight and with the knee bent. Regardless of how whether the knee is bent or straight, you need to flex your foot in this direction to bring the muscles that way, pulling on the muscle, and that'll give a full stretch. There's two groupings of muscles here. The gastrocnemius is a more superficial muscle and crosses the knee. In order to get a muscle that crosses the knee to stretch, you have to extend the leg straight down with a straight knee and flex the foot towards you. That'll give you a full stretch on the gastrocnemius. There's a number of muscles underneath, the soleus being the main one, and in order to stretch those, you actually have to have the knee bent. It doesn't have to be fully bent like this. It could be a slight bend, and when I show you in a second, standing, it's not fully bent. But the reason for that is that the gastrocnemius tends to be tighter when it's straight. So doing this stretch, often you're only stretching the gastroc. You're not getting much of a stretch on the soleus. When you bend this knee here, if you do this to yourself, you'll actually feel you can actually flex this leg a little bit more here, and you're getting a deeper a stretch on the deeper muscles that do not cross the knee. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to stretch the two muscles, and there's multiple ways, but this is one of my favorite ways to stretch it. So using a wall, pressing up against something, you can use a chair. But if you notice my foot here, I'm going to extend it back, and it's not going to be touching the ground. I kind of like that it's not touching the ground. I have a straight leg now, so I'm stretching the gastrocnemius, the more superficial of the muscles. And I'll feel this a little bit higher up. When I stretch the soleus with the bent knee, I'll feel it a little bit lower. So leg back, dropping my hips, and I'm actually pushing extending my foot backwards, not down. It will go down as you stretch it backwards, but if you just think about pushing your foot or heel towards the wall behind you or the space behind you, you get a really nice stretch. And I'm feeling that good. To stretch the soleus, come in a little bit, and you actually kind of sit into it. Here, and now I'm feeling that much lower. Now, some people, decent amount of people, I find actually don't get a stretch that way. The way we showed you before when I was sitting, and okay, if you actually take the foot with the knee bent, and you have to use some muscle to this, you have to pull a little bit, and pull the toes towards you, we'll get a stretch here. You're probably going to feel a little crunching in here. That's not a stretch, that's just this muscle getting pushed together, and that's okay unless it hurts a lot. But pull in here, and I'm feeling a pretty good stretch right through here. So you got two ways to stretch the soleus, the deeper muscles. One way I showed you to stretch the gastroc. Give that a try, let us know how it goes.